None of my 4 lips belong to you anymore, she said, her voice steady and cruelly calm. The words sliced through me before my mind could even process what she meant. My wife, stood there in our living room, arms crossed, face illuminated by the dim yellow glow of the lamp, her tone flat as if she'd rehearsed the line. For a moment I couldn't speak. I just stared at her, trying to understand if this was some kind of twisted joke. "What did you just say?" finally managed. She met my eyes without flinching. "You heard me. None of my lips belong to you anymore. Not the ones you kiss, not the ones you crave. You lost that right a long time ago." The air in the room thickened, heavy with the smell of her perfume, the same scent that used to pull me in, now suffocating me. I felt something inside me fracture, something small but vital. "Why?" I whispered. "What did I do to deserve that?" Her lips curled into something between a smirk and a sigh. "This isn't about what you did. It's about what you didn't do. You stopped seeing me, Mark. Stopped touching me like I mattered." I laughed bitterly. "So that's your excuse? You cheat because I didn't say enough compliments." She didn't deny it. That silence, it told me everything. I stepped closer, and she backed up slightly, a flicker of fear or guilt passing through her eyes. "Who is he?" I asked. She crossed her arms tighter. "You don't need to know that." "Yes, I do." Her jaw tightened. "Why? So you can play the victim. So you can punch a wall and call it justice. It won't change anything. What's done is done." I wanted to scream. I wanted to grab something and throw it across the room. But all I did was stand there, staring at the woman who had once been my home, realizing she'd already moved out long before she packed a single bag. I took a slow breath, trying to anchor myself. "I paid off your car last month. Covered your student loans. Your credit cards. Every cent you owed. You told me you were drowning." "I was," she said quietly. "But that doesn't make you my owner. I didn't want to own you, Claire. I wanted to help you." Her eyes softened for a second, then hardened again. "Well, help accepted. But I don't owe you my body for it." That was the final cut. "So that's it," I said, my voice shaking. "After everything we built, everything I sacrificed, you just throw it away because you found someone new to make you feel alive?" Her expression flickered. Caught it. The guilt. The hesitation. "Who is he?" I asked again, this time colder. She didn't answer, but her silence spoke for her. "Your co-worker. Press. That guy you've been texting late at night. The one who makes you laugh." She exhaled, closing her eyes. "Mark, stop." I took a step forward. "Tell me I'm wrong." She opened her eyes and whispered, "You're not." The world tilted. I felt my heart pound in my throat, my hands trembling. "How long?" "Since March," she said softly. "March," I repeated, stunned. "It's October, Claire." "I know." The room went silent again. Only the ticking of the clock filled the space, each second dragging like a drop of poison down my spine. Finally she spoke again, her tone defensive, brittle. "It wasn't supposed to happen. I was lonely. You were always working." He listened. He saw me. Clenched my jaw. "And I didn't." She shook her head slowly. "You saw what you wanted to see. Not me." I laughed, bitter and hollow. "So that's your grand justification. You betray me because you wanted to be seen. You wanted romance, so you traded loyalty for lust." Her eyes glistened. "It wasn't about sex. Then what was it about?" She hesitated. "Feeling wanted." Those 2 words crushed me. Because deep down I understood. I had stopped noticing the little things. The way she lingered by the window waiting for me to come home. The way she'd dress up just to have dinner with me, even when I barely looked up from my laptop. Still, understanding didn't erase the betrayal. I turned toward the desk and picked up a folder. The one containing her debt agreements, the loans I'd consolidated, the bills I'd spent months paying off. I tossed it onto the coffee table in front of her. The papers spilled across the surface like snow. "What's this?" she asked, her voice trembling for the first time that night. "Freedom," I said quietly. You said none of your lips belong to me anymore. Fine. Then live with your debts alone. Her eyes widened. You can't do that. You, Mark, please. Cut her off. I can. And I will. Her face twisted, fear bleeding into desperation. I don't have the money. They'll. Not my problem anymore, I said, my voice low. You made your choice. You wanted independence. Congratulations. You just bought it with everything we had. She stepped toward me, tears spilling now. Mark, please. Don't do this. I didn't mean to hurt you. You didn't mean to. Said. Every text. Every lie. Every time you came home late and told me you were working late, you meant that. You just didn't think you'd get caught. Her sob broke the last piece of my restraint, but not in the way she hoped. Felt nothing now. No pity. No longing. Just emptiness. I walked past her toward the door. Where are you going? She asked through tears. Somewhere I can remember what peace feels like. She reached for me, grabbing my arm. Mark, please don't leave like this. We can fix it. I turned back to her, my voice quiet and final. You can't fix something you shattered on purpose. Her grip loosened, and I saw the realization dawn in her eyes, the kind that comes too late. As I stepped outside, the night air hit my face like ice. The sound of her crying followed me, echoing faintly as I closed the door behind me. I stood in the driveway for a long moment, staring at the house that used to be ours. Every memory inside those walls, every laugh, every whispered promise, felt tainted now. I looked up at the sky, trying to breathe past the ache. Somewhere between the anger and heartbreak, I felt a strange sense of release. She was right. Her lips didn't belong to me anymore. But what she didn't realize was that she'd also given up something far more valuable. My forgiveness. And once that was gone, there was no getting it back.